Hello, welcome to Nintendo Nostalgia, episode mini number 2. We are back and we are playing with our Switches. Ryan, tell me, man, what's up? How are you liking the Switch?
It's okay. The Switch is fine. Just kidding. I absolutely love it, and I had to put it down for this podcast, which I'm actually kind of angry at you for.
Hey.
I know, we got a job to do.
Duty calls, man. We gotta stop for a second.
I love my Switch. I got my wife encouraged me to get the Legend of Zelda skin for the Switch, and it looks really nice. The screen protector was a pain in the butt to put on, though. Finally got it after like an hour and a half, like having to like take it off, reapply it, use Scotch tape to clean off all the dust particles. Because every time I'd get the screen on, there's like dust on there, so I had to lift it up, and then dust would get on the screen again, but then it'd also get on the underside of the protector, and it was just like I kept having to go through it, and finally got it all ironed out, and it looks good now.
Awesome.
No bubbles.
Awesome. Man, tell me when you opened the system, when you hooked it up, like, let's just talk about like our initial reactions. You go ahead first, and I'll tell you my thoughts about everything and how it was just getting it going.
Well, my initial reaction, the first thing I pulled out was the Joy-Cons, and I don't necessarily like them in the sideways mode where they're like, I feel like my thumbs are practically touching together, like as I play, and that's weird.
Oh, like the individual Joy-Cons?
Yeah, that's weird to me. And I'll get used to that. It's just, I feel like, wow, I wish my fingers were a little bit more spread out. I feel awkward. But that, again, that's something that'll come with playing and getting used to it.
Sure.
And I'll probably play Snipper Clips to break me in on that.
Yeah.
Play that with my wife. So as far as the system goes, I wasn't too surprised. Like, I felt like, hey, this is exactly how I imagined it was going to be, like weight-wise and size-wise and everything. So that wasn't a surprise for me. I had some trouble getting the kickstand off, so that was kind of something that I'm still working on.
You took it off completely?
No, just like popping it out. I have trouble getting that popped out.
Oh, really? Mine pops right out. That's weird.
Mine's pretty tight in there. And then also, I'm surprised. I thought it came with an micro SD card, but apparently it doesn't.
Huh. So all the download stuff saves to the actual system itself?
For right now, until you get an SD card.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So
it's all saved into the system.
Okay, well, that makes sense. The system itself stores 32.
Yeah, that's built in system memory.
Okay. So I guess, yeah, that's what I initially thought. I didn't think there was an I mean, I guess the 3DSs have SD cards, so I guess we kind of thought that.
That
maybe.
could be, yeah. I was really surprised. I was like, oh, there's no SD card in this. Well, I thought there was at least a 32, but apparently the 32 is actually what's built into the system. So.
Right, like the Wii U was.
Yeah, very much so.
Gotcha.
So.
For me, well, I unboxed it. I soaked it all in.
Did you smell it? Did you take a big whiff? I
smelled the bag with the screen in it, yes. Smelled new and fresh. I was very excited about that. I tasted the cartridge, too. I wanted to try it.
Hey, smells are a big part of nostalgia, too. So.
Oh, absolutely. So is taste.
Yeah, that cartridge was pretty nasty.
Did you taste it?
I did.
I tasted it.
I tasted just a little bit, and it just like spread across my mouth. I'm like, wow, this is.
I've tasted that before though. Like I know what that is. It reminded me of like something rubber. Like I went to the dentist a long time ago as a kid, and like when I was younger, I used to have a hard time sitting still and keep my mouth open for the dentist. So they took this giant like jaw-sized rubber piece and stuck it in the back of my teeth, which was really torture. I remember I cried afterwards, but like. I put it in the back, and if your tongue touched it, it tasted terrible. Ugh, yeah. It tasted awful. And that's exactly what this cartridge tasted like. So I've tasted this thing before, but good call, Nintendo. Like I didn't even think about making something where like a kid would want to spit it out or an animal, you know. Good call there. But I think what initially I've heard everybody talk about how things are different in person from when they always seen it, and like those controllers, the colored Joy-Cons really popped out.
They're
Like
beautiful.
I was really surprised, and I always thought I heard everyone say like, oh, "Okay, all right." I'm like, "Yeah," but like I kind of get how they see. I don't think they would really surprise me, but they did. Like I
So
saw them.
You got the neon one?
Yeah, I got the neon
Okay.
one, and
Okay. I got the gray one.
I saw that. I did. I thought you got neon. I was.
No. Nisa
Yeah.
got the neon one.
You surprised me there. No, the neon one, it really pops out, man. The blue pops out, but really that red. Like when I look at my box of it, it just looks like a bright regular
Kind of-
red and a
Kind of like
bright
an orange, almost orangish red, maybe.
yeah, and same and a bright blue too, but not like a neon color. So like that really stood out to me. I loved the lightness to it. I loved how everything felt and how simple it was. It was very simple to set up. Although the dock, I didn't realize the dock popped off to slide the cords in it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It has that little hole that you run the cords through.
Yep.
It's nice.
Very nice.
One thing that was included in the packaging were the wrist strap things, the extenders. I didn't like them. They're hard to get off.
You got two. I only had one in my box.
Are you sure there wasn't one on the other side of it?
I mean, I can reopen it and look, but I only saw one.
Because there's one on either side. My roommate, my housemate Angela, she lost hers, or she thought she only got one, and then it fell out of her packaging. So check again. If not, definitely contact Nintendo about that. They're good about replacing stuff. So,
I'll double check it.
I guess, yeah, replace it.
I haven't used those yet, though.
You didn't use them for snipper clips, okay?
No, I never did. Beck and I were just sitting back on the couch, just kind of playing together. Like I didn't feel the need to strap it on. That's more of something maybe like for a game like ARMS or something.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Bobby talk about his initial reactions on Facebook Live there, and he was talking about the Wiimotes and everything. And I'm like, man, these feel so much better than a Wiimote because when I cleaned up everything, I put away my Wii U when I got home. I packed up all the Wii U games, put them in put it in the drawer with all the other old games, and cleaned everything up, cleaned a bunch of dust up, bunnies and everything underneath there, and just kind of reorganized it to put my Switch on there. And, it's kind of weird. I didn't think how sad it would be, but as I was putting up the Wii U, it was just kind of like it was a lot sadder than I thought. It was like, wow, like this is goodbye, I guess. I mean, it's not goodbye forever. Like you're there, but you're no longer like my main system. You're not the one I'll be playing with anymore, really, all the time.
Yeah.
I may come back and visit you, but it was very sad because my wife pointed out when I told her, she said, she was like, wow, you put the Wii U away. And she was right. We got married. I left for tour. She bought me my Wii U for Christmas while I was on tour. And then I got home basically a couple weeks later, and I got the Wii U for Christmas. And we've had that Wii U out every place we've moved, all the places we've lived over the past 4 or 5 years. We've moved a couple times, and the Wii U's always been there. It's always been hooked up to the TV. It's always been out. That's what we've always played. And all those games. And then now we have our permanent home for a good long time. And we have our daughter, and it's just kind of like, she's like, the Switch is the start of a new era, and it's like, this is our family system now. And I was like, well, I never thought about that way. And it kind of made the Wii U a little bit more special in my heart than I had thought of prior.
We're still going to keep our Wii U around. It's going to be hooked up to our TV a lot on the second video input. Of course, Netflix is what we mainly use it for. But also, we use the gamepad for our TV controller. So to turn it on and stuff, we'll have that handy. So
I will say, glad you brought that up. When I put my Switch on, I was like, how do I turn my TV on? I've been so used to using that gamepad.
That's something that my wife said. She's like, the only thing the thing is missing is a TV control.
Absolutely. I do wish they still had that. That would have been a cool thing to have.
Yeah.
But no, I liked it. When I set it up, again, it was pretty simple, very simple. It took me a lot longer to get the thing up and running, get downloads in, only because it was asking me for my passwords, and I forgot all my passwords. So
Oh man.
I figured it out. I figured it all out. So everything's up and running. Obviously, I've been started playing Zelda probably around 3:00, and I stopped around maybe 9, and I'm still on the plateau. And it's not because I suck or anything. I'm not awesome or anything, but I've only died a couple times. I got killed by an enemy one time. No, twice. I've been killed twice by an enemy. And I killed myself on accident. So, no, I really am enjoying Breath of the Wild. I'm not going to get too much into it. We're saving all this stuff for our next big episode. But my initial reactions to the game was just, it definitely is something truly I've never played before. And
yeah,
it's that's not a bad thing. I'm enjoying it. I thought I would enjoy it. It's weird to say, but I'm enjoying it. I was scared, like I said before, to jump in the game, and I'm still, intimidated to get off the plateau. I feel kind of comfortable because, I recognize all the scenes that we saw from E3 and demos and stuff. I recognize the areas, so it's kind of like getting in the kiddie pool at the moment, or the shallow end. But it's man, it's really fun. I am enjoying the way you go at this game, the way I'm trying to tackle it. What I kind of like about the game is that, I was concerned about story and wandering off and exploring. And yeah, I feel like I have to wander off and explore to actually figure out the story. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it goes hand in hand, because it's I don't really know where to go. So I just need to go somewhere and see if I can get there. And if I get there, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do, because I've been able to complete some tasks, and in my mind, I'm like, am I supposed to be doing this right now? Am I just trying to do something and the impossible?
You can do anything.
Pretty much. And it's really cool. I was trying to explain it to Becca. I was trying to get to this part. I was like, man, I can't get over to this ledge. I want to get over there. There's something on there. I was like, but I said, Becca, if this was an old Zelda game, there would be I would need the hook shot and come back later in the game, or there'd be a little symbol up there that I could hook shot over to. I said, but you know what? I'm just going to climb this wall right here. And I jumped up on the wall, climbed over, had enough stamina, got there, figured it out, Mm-hmm. So really cool. My reactions to the game are very impressive. Very impressed. And I can't wait to go play some more of it.
So I turned on my system, got it all set up, and I created a Japanese account as well. So I went looking around the Japanese eShop and saw some cool things. And there's a list online of games that have English support.
Oh, okay.
One of the ones of note is Disgaea. Disgaea 5 has the full English support, so you could download that and get it early in the US if you wanted to. Get in the Japanese.
Oh, that's so cool!
It is really cool. It's nifty. If I had the money for it, I'd totally get that for Nisa. Because I've kind of overspent a little bit here. I
have overspent too. You know what? You know what Becca told me?
What's that?
I was telling her people were saying, "Why didn't you get the other 2 amiibos? You got those 3 amiibos." It's I said, yeah. I was just money, man, just more money. I try not to spend too much. And she's like, you should have gotten them. That's what she said. And I was like, okay, I'm going out tomorrow and getting them then. That's what I said.
I kind of wish I had a Pro controller, but I'm okay with it.
I thought you got a Pro controller.
Nope, I didn't.
What?
Nope.
Oh, what? I could have swore you grabbed one, man. I must have missed that.
No, I got the Charge Grip, but I didn't get the Pro controller. So. Okay.
The Charge Grip would have been cool, but like I said, I didn't even fully charge it. I just kind of jumped in where it was, and it lasted me pretty much the entire day.
So interesting. When I turned on my system and had my Joy-Cons in and everything was fully charged. But I guess when my wife opened up hers, like one of her Joy-Cons is practically dead, and the other one was working. I was like, that's strange. Like, I don't know what caused that battery to go down, but
I think they're all just at random charge because, like I said, mine lasted pretty much most of the day. But when Beck and I were playing, what made me decide to just take a break was her Joy-Con said battery was low, but mine didn't. So I just think I don't think they're all matched up right at a certain level. They're just kind of all got a somewhat of a charge on them. I guess mine was pretty strong. Like I said, I played for about 3 to 9 o'clock. So that's a good while, and didn't have any issues. I tried to test out that Joy-Con issue. No issues. I have not had any issues.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had any issues either.
I saw someone online post about that too, that they think that it may be more of an individual system than it is a wide range of systems, because they tried it. They tried it behind their back, everything, and they didn't have any issues.
Huh. Maybe something in their patch too.
Very well possible. Very well possible.
So I just attached the little Joy-Con extenders, and now that I realize that I'm not putting them on backwards, because you line up the plus symbol and the minus symbol with the corresponding plus and minus symbol. So it works.
Will it slide on the actual switch like that? Or is that only for when you have them off individually?
That's only when you have them off individually.
Okay.
You know, there is a locking mechanism. Make sure that you have it unlocked, because
okay.
But yeah, it makes it feel like a little bigger of a controller. I don't know. I don't know which I'd like better, actually. I think my only gripe about it is when holding it sideways, your thumbs are so close together. That's a weird feeling for me.
It's different, but it's not bad. Like, my hands aren't cramping up.
No, not at all. It's doable. It's just odd.
Yeah. One last comment. I really felt like what I like the most is when I love that it updates me in the middle of my game, like in the top left corner. Like, I know other systems have had that, but it's just so cool that Nintendo has it now. And like, I finally can have this, and it's something I've always wanted. So they have that. I wish we didn't have friend codes, but whatever, we'll fix.
That'll go away once they get everything else rolled out. It's not going to take very long, I doubt it.
You think so?
I think so.
Cool. Well, I'm trying to add friends, so everyone out there, send Ryan and I your friend codes, and we'd love to play with you online and everything. It'd be awesome. We'll post ours to our
Nostalgia chat. There's a thread there already.
Awesome. So, I guess the biggest thing I noticed with this system too is just how fast everything moves.
Yes.
Everything downloads. Like, when I press the home button on my game, boom, I'm instantly there. It doesn't have to go like the Wii U would stop and it'd take like 15 seconds, 20 seconds to load up and go back to the home screen. You know what I mean? It just, everything is instant. With the click, boom, there's no delay. Instantly, it goes there. You go to the eShop, it takes 10 seconds to load. I'm on the eShop, whereas the Wii U, it took 30 seconds to load. It's just amazing how quick and nimble this thing is.
Yes, it is a definite amazing piece of technology here.
It's very smooth.
Oh, it's so good. And
it works the way it looks, for sure.
It's not too heavy, and that's great. For spending long hours playing it, like, you don't even worry about it. Like, it's not gonna tire you out. I think some people are saying like 10 hours after that, and they start feeling a little bit of a cramp there.
Time to go lift some weights for a little bit, and then you'll be able to hold that thing right up. Wow. So, other than that, I saw you pick Samus as your icon. They got lots of cool icons.
Yes, of course, Samus.
I knew you'd pick Samus. I was tempted.
Yeah, good for Switch.
Yes, and I put none other than Donkey Kong. I hope they upload like more icons like that in the future, because they had a lot of variety.
Yeah, I think they might. I am just so looking forward to themes coming.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
like get a good Splatoon theme where the Squid Sisters are singing their signature song. That'd be awesome. Just like the 3DS one that my wife has. It's like, oh, I just love listening to that song.
Wouldn't it be awesome to have like just like a Metroid theme and it has like spacey, like atmospheric Metroid style music in the background the whole time?
Yes, and occasionally hear the little screech sound of the Metroid.
Oh man, awesome. That'd be so good. So good. I really hope they like maybe when they roll out games in the future, they'll have like a theme that comes with that game that you could get. That'd be cool.
You should get like a Donkey Kong theme, and then like whenever you load a game, like when you click on the game, like it does like the old Donkey Kong Country, like DK's like scream or whatever that echoes in the background.
Yeah, I would love that. I think it'd be awesome. I really hope they actually put down a Donkey Kong old SNES version for my icon. Maybe I can get that up there. So, but Ryan, we promised this is a mini episode, so I think
all right, let's wrap it up.
I think it's time to wrap it up. We're 1 minute over our goal, so guys, we just want to give you a quick update about the Switch. You know, we're not going to talk too in depth because Monday we have a guest we have Kevin from PSVG. Let's Play Some Video Games. They run their own podcast and their own show, and we are looking forward to having him on. Guys, go check them out. But we got some YouTube stuff coming, and we're going to get it up to you this weekend. It's just Ryan and I's journey of going to pick up our Switches, and then we got Ryan. He'll add to the back end of it, and he did an unboxing of everything he bought. So we decided not to do both of ours because he basically bought everything I had and more some, I guess, besides the Pro Controller. But other than that, guys, it's really good, and we're so happy. The Switch is very good so far, no complaints. And I know you might think we're fanboys. Well, we are, but we're also going to tell you the truth. We're going to tell you the truth if we are upset with something or if we're finding issues with something. So, but in general, I am giving this a 10 stars. Right from the back, 10 stars.
I mean, it's got a plain theme selection right now, white or black.
Right.
But I can't complain. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, it's such a simple UI. And like I said, they roll out those themes, and it's just gonna really it's gonna be awesome.
Well, and so far, if I have an issue, it's easy to figure it out. Like, I can look it up, and it's very easy just to figure it out. So, and go look your game cartridges, everybody. They don't taste very good. You just got to try it. You just have to try it before you play that first game. So, all right, Ryan, everybody, we'll catch you later, and we'll talk. Well, I guess we'll talk to you Thursday. So, catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.